Hello goddesses, and welcome to episode 4 of the Goddess Empowerment series. I am so happy, so honored that I am able to bring this series to all of you beautiful people out there, all of you beautiful goddesses watching this right now. This is something that I have been talking about doing for such a long time. I've talked about it in other capacities. I didn't know it was going to be goddess based, but this is just the path that I was most drawn to after I did a lot of self-discovery, my own self-discovery. So I am so happy and so honored that we are here today, sitting here talking about all the amazingness that is inside of every single one of us. So without further ado, before I get into that, please hit that subscribe button so that you can stay up to date with all of the series, plus all of my random shenanigans and my other YouTube videos. They're very, they're funny. Without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce today's goddess. Today's goddess is a Japanese goddess, and she's the Japanese goddess of winter. Now, I know it's technically not winter yet, but I feel like this will prepare us for what is about to take place, not only in the world around us, but internally, our internal world. So today's goddess is Yuki. How beautiful. Elsa who? Elsa gets thrown out the window. It's Yuki, honey. She is all about stillness and recentering yourself, finding yourself through balance, meditation, self-observance, and allowing your vibrational self to be aligned and okay so that everything that you want can manifest to you. Because when we try to be the ones to control the situation, that control energy or that doubt, that's usually the back burner behind control energy, gets the best of us, and that's what actually floods to us energetically. So things that we don't want, things that we're doubting, things don't plan out like we wanted it to, energetically we're calling that in when we're all over the place. And I'm a person who's a very active. I cannot sit still for a very long time because I don't know, I just feel like I want to keep doing things. So Yuki reminds me that it's okay to take that time of stillness and do nothing, but be with yourself, self-reflect inside. Now, it might be 5 minutes for some people, and that's enough stillness for the day, but 5 minutes is 5 minutes, and that's better than no minutes. Okay, some people can be in their stillness self all day long. Monks. But let's be realistic in the real world. We have so much going on our day-to-day lives, but it is a nice little reminder to know that if you really want to manifest and get into that creative juice, you need to allow it to come to you sometimes. And you have to be still. Sometimes it takes just being still and allowing it to come, right? So I'm going to go ahead and read her alignment message, and then we'll have our discussion. I love it if you guys comment down below and we have more of a community-based discussion between myself and all of the other goddesses listening right now, because we all have different perceptions and realities of what this message might mean to us at this time in our lives. It's really nice for us to learn and grow from each other that way. So let's go ahead and get into this message. I'm gonna hold the card up while I'm reading it so you guys don't see the top of my head. Stillness. Alignment message. Some days you wake up frozen, stuck, and unable to move due to the effect of emotional denial and resistance to what is in front of you. Or maybe you are exhausted, spent from emotional burden of your current situation. The winter goddess, Yuki, has come to help you move out of the past experience into a healthy state of stillness. When you are frozen, it's the ego that is refusing to accept life on life's terms, potentially causing you fear and depression. A particular situation or person may be causing you to see yourself as a victim. The goddess Yuki reminds you that this is but a temporary moment in a million of moments of your life. Ooh. I have to read that again, because this is a temporary moment of the millions of moments in your life. So all those moments, ladies, that you think that this is the end, you're depressed, you don't even know where to begin, this is a temporary moment of all the possibilities, of all the millions of moments you're gonna have moving forward. That to me is one of the most beautiful yet simple sentences I have ever read. Ooh, I just love that one. Okay, let's keep reading. I got too excited, hold on. The task she has for you is to answer one question. Will you trust the great goddess in the universe to be your active partner in co-creating? If so, slow down and let all your troubles go, and you will see the miracles life has to offer you. Kiana, she's looking out for us. Let me read her empowerment message. The Japanese goddess of winter, Yuki, calls you to practice a daily meditation and stillness to prepare you for greater productivity and results. Being open and receptive, slowing down, activates your partnership with the universe so you can truly set your intentions in motion. Ooh. So I know I talk about this on my social media and on my podcast about slowing down to recognize signs and signals that the universe gives all of us. Synchronicities, things to be looking out for, caution. It's all around us. Are we taking the time to slow down to recognize certain scenarios that is happening in our day-to-day lives? I, for one, have a lot of scenarios happen to me every single day. And I don't know if it's just because I'm aware and observant of signs and signals, synchronicities and numbers, feathers from my spirit guides, angels. I take the time to pay attention to my surroundings. Just in general, ladies, as a side note, you should always take notice of your surroundings, regardless if you're looking for signs from the universe. You should just always be conscious of who's around you and why. And if something seems a little off, like always trust your gut. Always trust your gut. I've had situations happen to me where I've noticed it. I'm able to recognize it, change my demeanor, my energy, so that I'm not bothered by certain energies, people, etc. And in the world we live in today, unfortunately, we have to think that way sometimes, ladies. So being still not only helps you with manifestation, it helps you notice the little things that is happening all around us every day. So not just for safety, but for enlightenment, for personal growth. Always make time to slow down and notice the things around you. Not just on a negative note. I don't want to make it seem all crazy, this is just a crazy world, which it is, but you should also slow down to enjoy the beautiful things in life, like when you walk and you enjoy the flowers. What is it, wake up and smell the coffee, or wake up and smell the roses? When you're walking through life, appreciate the beauty that's all around you already. You can learn a lot from being still. You can learn a lot from sitting in nature, observing how animals interact, how the birds interact, how nature just blossoms and grows no matter what circumstances it's placed under. A whole forest can burn down, and over time it will rebuild itself. It might take years and years and years. With the right seasoning, enough water, enough light, balance, right? So with enough balance, it can always regrow and sometimes be even more magnificent than it was before. We are no different, okay? Doesn't matter how long you feel like it's gonna take you. Starting today and being with yourself, being one with yourself and observing little things now will help you in the long run. Not just with manifestation, not just what's happening to your goddess energy, but what's tapping into the energy of everything that is around you. We often turn it off because we don't want to deal with it, because it's not all, sunshine and daisies. Sometimes it's real things that is going on, and we don't want to put our attention there. But we have to put our attention there in order to observe it and hopefully stop it. Us as women have so much power that we don't utilize. We have that natural intuition and we choose to turn it off. Not all of us women, but most of us women. And I've seen it happen. I'm guilty of it. I've turned it off because sometimes the burden or the truths of the world is too much. Imagine being the one that's living that. Then that would be too much. Because if women spoke up about things that they intuitively knew about, craziness will start to diminish. We have more power as mothers, as sisters, as goddesses than you know. We haven't even touched the surface, ladies, because we haven't been able to. What's stopping us now? Are we gonna go another, 10,000 years and still be in the same place? Still be secondhand? I'm not. I'm so done with that. The bottom line is to be one with yourself. Back to that stillness. When I'm in that stillness right now, I recognize one of the major things is women not speaking up. Because if we spoke up, a lot of the stuff that's happening right now would not be happening. Center yourself, empower yourself, and it's okay to speak up on things that you intuitively know. It's okay. People will call you crazy, but forget those people. A lot of times when people say you're crazy, it's one of a few things. So it's either they're nervous that you're gonna find out the truth about the real situation, what's really going on, like, oh my gosh, how do they know it? So it's like lie to the end, like deny, deny, deny. Reflect back in, don't get caught up in that chaos and that noise. You already know what the truth is. Wake up and see it. And it's ironic that one of the easier ways to wake up is to be still. Turn off that television, turn off all the stuff that people are telling you, and be with yourself, and that intuition will spark right up. It's already in every single one of us. Once you are fully aware of your intuition and you know that it's spot on, you know that it's spot on. Follow it, trust it, always. I've gotten myself, again, out of so many situations that could have gone horribly bad because I trusted my intuition. And if I didn't and was like, oh no, I'm just being paranoid, whatever, then I wouldn't have ended up like those people in those like scary movies that get murdered like right away because they were just like, oh, the light turned on for no reason. Let me just walk over to the kitchen and turn it off. No, honey. Follow your intuition. You know that sketch. No. Follow it. Stillness. Spark that intuition. Reactivate it. Reactivate it. It's okay. And I don't care what people say. We can all be crazy goddesses together. I love it. But being that crazy goddess might save not just yourself, but others. Okay? So it's okay to speak up. I love you, goddesses, so much. Don't forget to be still. Allow the good things to come to you. And if things that are negative come to you, when you're still, you're able to decipher it, stop it, and redirect it. And that is the beauty, one of the many beauties of stillness. I love you so much. Until next time.